my acquaintances, colleagues, friends. It is I, Jack Stevens from the NI Sports Podcast here, coming to you once again. Wanting to just share a quick final message, or first, depending on where you see this in the podcast, about our good, close, first, only friend, Neds. If you watch this show, and I know you do, and you like to have a flutter, little gamble, whether it be on the ponies, the dish lickers, the men running at each other with a Steeden, or the ones kicking a... Stephen, can you help me? Sharon. Or the ones throwing their fists at one another, which we will see this week at UFC 318 with Poirier versus Holloway. You do it on Neds.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
So, yeah, the other day, it's almost like synchronicity. So, this mate save comes through. They're like, yeah, this bloke, he needs his stairs looked at, rah, rah, rah. I was like, yep. Rang him up. I'm coming around now, mate. I'll have a look. Don't know if we'll fix it today. As I'm pulling into his street, I see maybe like 200 of them. Like, I know you probably only saw like 2 today.
Yeah, about 4.
Of who?
Of literal Australian military with their AUG rifles, which are semi-machine guns. They were walking down Elphinstone Street, and the pack of 200 would like, 2 would drop off at every house. So they were like training for like martial law, or if they needed to invade a civilian city and stuff like that. And so if you don't know, around Rockhampton, in July, every 2 years, they run an operation called Operation Talisman Sabre, which is the biggest military exercise between the Five Eyes partners, US, UK, Australia. Singaporeans aren't involved. Singaporeans aren't in the Five Eyes, but they do get involved in this one. And it's the biggest war games.
The Five Guys.
The Five Guys, Five Eyes. Also, I didn't know this, but on the weekend, Tommy Stevens getting married this weekend coming. We did a little preemptive like camping trip just weekend gone. And in the morning, we were at this place up the river right beside Yamba. And we woke up in the morning, I'm hearing this like real far away. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like the drums of Mordor. Like
The drums of war are fucking...
Tomorrow when the war began.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And one of the boys is like, that'd be Shellwater Bay. They're doing live fire exercises. So this is bombs going off 30 kilometres away.
Bombs away.
Bombs away, drop the
Schoolies.
bomb oppie, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And so I was like, holy. And then, yeah, sure enough, Tuesday, driving around, going to old Glenn's to check his stairs. Here's a pack of 200 of them walking up the street with their AUG rifles.
Wow.
2 on each, so 1 on each side of the street, every house. And I was like, holy. So I pulled in. This old Glenn dude comes out.
E-bike, Glenn.
No, different Glenn. And so he's like, hey, mate, how you going? I was like, yeah, good. And he said something about, do you own your own house? I said, oh, no. He's like, that's good. Otherwise, the governor will be taking it off you. And I'm like, okay, we got a QAnon fella here. Let's go.
Yeah,
so
nice.
I ended up sitting there with Glenn for about 30 minutes, going into all
You
the
would have loved
conspiracies.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was propping
He
him up
picked the
a bit
right
too.
target.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he picked the right target. So then I started, because like he's thinking like, oh, this is probably just stuff he says, to everyone. And then when I started feeding him a bit back of stuff he'd know about, he's like, oh, yeah. And then he starts like getting up with me, and then he's telling me some stuff. I'm telling him some stuff. He gave me some good websites to check out. One of them I already knew. One of them I didn't know.
Did you recruit him to your UFO
UFO
club?
group. Recruited him to the UFO group.
Number
And
3.
then I said, yeah, mate, down at the end of your street, they're running martial law exercises. He's like, what? I said, yeah.
What?
They had blokes, 200 of them, one each side of the street, stopping every house.
Not
He's
in
like,
my street.
no,
He
he's
reckons
going,
he's going down there.
We're done. He said, yeah, but you know what? If I was a young fella now and they asked me to pick up a rifle and go shoot some strangers overseas, I'd be telling them where to shove it. And I said, no, that's what I'll be telling them too, Glenn. So anyway, I had a bit of a chat with him. But then
Shout
I
out,
thought that was
Glenn.
maybe one street they were running this exercise, but they've all been around the CBD.
It was
running
around
with their
near
orgs.
where the Capra's office is in Wandle there, just on the school
They were in
boundary.
the CBD. I saw them outside the police. Friday is in East Street. She saw them outside
It's the way
Summerland.
they walk in synchronised. Just It's like, bruh, it looks scary.
Saluting like Papali'i.
Yeah, it looks scary as, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not on.
You don't get that
And-
down the
and
beach.
so, sorry, just to tie it back, this is the first time I've ever seen him during the Talisman Sabre exercise run martial law training.
That sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! Talisman Sabre.
Talisman
Like
Sabre.
it sounds like a
Well, what was that
Yu-Gi-Oh!
one? It was like Pegasus was the dude with the one eye, but Seto Kaiba.
Seto
Yeah,
Kaiba.
was the enemy. Yeah,
I
but
like
that does
that
sound
name.
like a Talisman
Cousin
Sabre.
to Talisman Sabre.
Talisman Sabre.
Yeah.
His
Seto
cousin.
Kaiba.
Yeah. So,
Well, who's the sun god of Ra? Or
yeah,
he was
there's
the big golden dude.
Obelisk, the Tormentor.
Obelisk, yeah.
It was not Obelisk. It was what is it, Lexi?
Is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
yeah,
or-
Obelisk.
Is this
Is-
Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
no, not Exodia the Forbidden One.
Exodia,
There's Exodia
yeah.
there's
That's
Exodia the
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Forbidden
right?
One. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Exodia the Forbidden One, Obelisk the Tormentor, Sun God Ra, and the Sky God Cypher.
Yeah.
And these were all the Egyptian god cards, and they
Yes.
were like, if you had them, like you were
Exodia was like you needed five pieces.
pieces.
Yeah.
They were like
Push,
his
push,
head, his
push,
body. Well, no, actually, it wasn't his body. It was his head, 2 arms, and 2 legs.
Yeah.
And if you had those 5 and were able to play them, game over. Yeah, it didn't matter the life points and all that sort of stuff. I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's what
back in the day.
Talisman Sabre sounds like.
Yeah, you should be happy to know at Mum's house I've got this little box of childhood stuff and I've got those Yu-Gi-Oh
I've still
cards.
got my Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
cards.
And I've got Exodia in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll have to
Nice.
bring them in, throw them on the...
Yeah,
should do-
actually,
we
that
should-
would be good to set them up on the bookcase.
Well, we
Yeah.
should get them
Memorabilia.
we should get them graded, and then that might give us capital for the e-bikes. You know?
He could.
They're just not that good a Nick, but...
Yeah, but still, if they're
Still.
first edition and stuff like that,
Yeah,
like
okay,
they'll
I'll
be,
have to check.
Yeah.
Does
they'll
it
be-
say on there first? Or?
I think it does actually. It's usually in the left hand corner, just above all the little Dragon Balls they got. To
Would
show,
have been
like, the power
primary
of it.
school, so I just don't know if that was
That was around the
first.
time though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Proper
just gotta stop
first.
into Mum's on the way home.
yeah, bro.
Proper first edition ones are written in Japanese because
Yeah.
like they obviously
Copy.
went there before they went global.
So
But-
the Australian military are playing their Talisman Sabre
Sabres.
card,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the war's over. They
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
I've
They
got a
say-
full set of Talisman Sabres and
Yeah, done.
guns down.
No more peace talks. It's just guns,
Guns
down.
down.
That's the rules.
We're taking your oil. We're taking your gold. We're taking your women. We're taking your children.
I'll
we're
tell
taking,
you what, the
We're
papers.
taking
are
your city.
Continuing on from this, the papers are so funny. I was in a cafe today, and the cafes have got the papers there for you to read. And I saw one and flopped it opened it up, and on the front, it's got something about Xi Jinping and Anthony Albanese, and down below is the subheading, and it's like, "Yeah, mate. Oh no, yeah, Xing. Just please give us a bit of notice next time, mate." Because, like, you know how China was running live fire exercises just off the coast of Australia about like 2 months ago. Because, like, basically during this meeting that Anthony went over for,
Anthony
went over for,
My boy,
My Uncle Anthony.
old Anthony went over for, he was basically like, I'm not going to say that if you invade Taiwan, we will back the US, which was a pretty big move. And we are now fanning the flames of a China relationship. We're not so sold on the US. Now, is this a bit of a play to be like, I'm getting with your best mate to try and get you back?
Yeah.
Because the US has
Nice.
been like, you're getting tariffs and this
Which
and
is a
that.
tale as old as time.
It's the tale as old as time
And
because
that-
it works.
and it works.
It's got 100% strike rate.
Yeah. So Australia's the ex-missus getting with China, the best mate of the US,
Yeah.
or the enemy, I suppose, how you want to play it, and being like, oh, yeah, if you invade Taiwan, we're not saying we'll back the US. So the US is coming in being like, oh, yeah, hold on, you just need to, So there's a bit of that going on. But, yeah, even the heading, like, I'm thinking, geez, like, yeah, just give us a bit of notice next time, mate.
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 Oh my God.
Does he even speak English?
Who? Xi
Like,
Jinping?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
well-
believe so.
Wonder what mate translates to in Chinese.
Probably friend, but whatever friend
Probably.
translates to.
Yeah, that's very logical.
Friend
of you.
translates to brother in the Middle East.
Yeah,
Brother is friend in the Middle East.
yeah.
Because, like, obviously all the Lebs and stuff down in Sydney and stuff, whenever you see them, they're like,
brother.
brother, I do you best deal.
Kebab,
yeah.
kebab. Yeah.
Kebab, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, big
nice.
boss. I give you best
Big
deal,
boss.
Jackie boy, did you see talking of trading cards, the Rugby League Live player rating, like FIFA. Oh, you're not really on socials.
No, I did see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it when you posted it in the chat, but I did see it when I jumped on the Yeah Nice real quickly this afternoon.
Was Phil Gould not
The fake.
the
Very
fake Phil
good.
Gould? Was his legit?
Yeah.
Was that actually legit player ratings? How like Payne Haas was at 100?
No.
Yeah, okay,
Nah,
sweet. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
So
So.
then it was like Luai 99, Toto
Nah,
98.
No, he obviously had all
Toto's
the
90.
all
I know Toto's 90.
Western Sydney boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if you'd seen them. Like, and
Yeah,
the
I've seen
game-
a few of them.
The game's coming out tomorrow, I think.
Oh, is it really?
Thursday,
Yeah.
We need to be shooting some content.
Well, I
of
was
that.
thinking that would be something cool.
You've
to,
got a PS5, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Buy
Yeah,
it. And we'll
buy
go
it.
around to your place and film
Yeah.
some stuff at Brandon Barnes
It
Studios.
kind of looks a bit dust though. Like I know
Oh,
it's
mate,
not an
it's
EA
not gonna-
budget.
It's gonna
It will be
always-
fun still. It'll
yeah,
be fun.
it's always
They're
going to
all
look dust,
dust.
when
They're
you've
all
got
dust.
multi-trillion-dollar
that.
game companies getting bought out by Microsoft that are running the Unreal Engine 5, which
Yes,
is pretty
yes,
much
yes.
almost reality spec. But they're not spending that sort of money on the rugby league game, so of course it's going
I'll
to look
just
dust.
rattle off some player ratings as of 25 minutes ago.
Hit us
We've
with
got
it.
93 rated. I'd say this might be the highest one. You've got Nathan Cleary. They've only got him as 93, so I can't see anyone else being above that. 92, that solo 92 is Payne Haas. So if I'm thinking fantasy players, this is pretty on par. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're pretty good on if you play fantasy or super coach. And then you go down to no 92s, go down to a 91. Don't know about this. You go Angus Crichton, Jerome Hughes,
Oh,
Dil-
Jerome, yeah, definitely.
yeah, Dill Edwards,
Yeah.
Critter, Teddy,
Yeah. Teddy.
Harry Grant, Isaiah Yo. Yeah, some of them, but
Yeah, but how you going?
Do you see that clip I sent in to the pod chat just
Is
before?
this the one you imagined?
No. This lad, I don't know how old this is.
who this
I'll just bring
is
it
he
up.
Adley or
Just bring it up for reference. Pod Topics chat.
His name's Ukante
The
Latte.
thing is called Plain and Simple. That's the page. This was posted 4 days ago. So the top 4 teams, Canberra, Storm, Dogs and Warriors, all 4 of their halfbacks were
At the Titans.
ex-Titans players.
I think that was
Wow.
actually posted by NRL Odd Stats.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So Fogarty, Hughes, who's that?
Sexton
Tanner Boyd?
and
Yeah.
Boyd.
Yeah.
But that's a bit like Tanner's only just come in because
Yeah, but like,
It's still a pretty hectic start,
that's
right?
Yeah.
crazy. And Titans are dead last.
let them all go.
So what the...
Yeah, because they,
What
just, they don't have the player.
Wait, how can that be? That
What do you
doesn't
call it?
make
Player
any
production,
sense.
the progressive player program,
Development.
the PPP,
Player
not
development.
the CPP, the PPP, the progressive program for players.
The PPFP.
No, the
My
progressive
Nando's
player
program.
My
program.
Nando's Perry points, my NPP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what happened to your Perry Nando's points?
They're still cranking, bro.
Yeah, right.
Bring them up. I think I've got $646 though.
Are you going to end up like cashing that out somehow? Because there's
Well,
no Nando's
Can
here?
you redeem that?
I'm saving it up for a content. The whole,
What? And you're going to see, we can see how much Nando's we can eat.
well, the whole thesis
good
was ever since I started saving them up before I started redeeming them was I looked up how many Nando's restaurants there were in the entirety of Australia, and I was trying to save up enough points to go
To all of
to
them.
go to every single restaurant and get a free meal and make like a little doco about it.
Yeah,
Like, so like
nice.
travel the country, buy a free.
You've got some
He'd,
great...
he'd definitely follow through with that.
Yeah,
No,
you
well,
got some. You would have to be. You know, in the castle. I think his son's name's David, and he goes, "David, you're an ideas man. You are an ideas man. The difference is you have no follow through.
Yeah,
that is
but
why you were the ideas man.
That's why you're the best that never was.
the best
Yeah.
that never was. If you had a team behind you, which you kind of do, me and him and Lexi, like,
But
yeah,
utilised the team
yeah,
and paid the team.
and paid the team,
Yeah.
you would be Australia's next icon.
$648.90. So currently,
How many Nando's stores? Is
I
it
think,
mainly a couple?
well, a heap of them have shut down now. So it's looking more and more likely. And if the Rocky one stayed open, it would be looking very likely. Currently, it's about $20 per meal.
So when it was open,
So if I just do $6.50,
how often would you
And you
use
can
your
go to
points?
30 stores. For
So I'd
$20
go
an
to, yeah.
average meal, you can go to 30 stores.
30.
Because you used to go
stores.
there minimum once per week.
I'd go there minimum.
So
probably.
how often would you use your
I
credits?
would never use them. That's why I was
So does that
always
mean you've
banking them
spent
up.
6,400 at
Yeah.
Nando's?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'd go there. I'd go
That's
there.
a lot of net. What was your
I would
average
go
order
there
value?
minimum twice a week, and if I'd say,
You
was-
single-handedly kept those cunts afloat.
What was
I
your
would go
average
there.
order value, you reckon?
yeah, about $20.
So you went there 320 times. I don't reckon I've eaten any takeaway
Yeah.
320 times.
I would
I reckon
comfortably.
I've eaten Captain Nemo's
I say
320
I'd
times.
comfortably go there. I used to go there 4 times a week, comfortably,
Yeah, wow.
Minimum.
but absolute minimum. At
when you were
least
living
twice.
in Rocky as well, yeah, for sure.
At least twice.
Because you'd only eat twice a week, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
So minimum too. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Although you were relationship,
It
up
was
then,
it was
so.
to the point where I could pretty much, if I walked behind the counter, like I could go out into the cold room, I reckon,
Yeah.
and like grab shit.
no one would blink twice.
No.
Yeah.
because
They probably think you were some secret owner of
No,
fucking
like
Nando's.
all the staff knew me.
Except
Like,
he was homeless.
as soon as
There
I
was a
walk
homeless
in,
guy in the cold room,
There's a
dude.
homeless guy in the
as
cold
soon
room.
as I walk in, all the staff would go, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve. Yeah. And then like I wouldn't even have to place my order. They'd just start getting it ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
that's some king shit.
Yeah.
From the best that never was.
Even when I went to Perth there a few months ago, I had Nando's in Perth for the first time. Like because there was
what they say,
Nando's.
the king's back.
No. But I text Ali, who used to be the manager of Rocky Nando's, and I text her a photo of the big logo, and she's like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm in Perth, brother."
Just opened up a Rocky one again. Nah. Oh,
Yeah.
far out. Yeah, nice. Well, there's
Anyway,
there's a bit of
that plan's
Yeah.
still up there, and it could tie in with our golf. Could tie in with the e-bikes.
It could.
Powered by Nando's.
We can be making 2 docos in one. You know.
Yeah.
So
Nice bikes powered by Nando's.
well, they don't have to be a collab. We can just be shooting 2 things in the same town.
Day in the
Talking about-
life of the best that never was.
Yeah. Talking about things that have gone from once pretty popular and valuable to now worth dog shit. NFTs.
Isn't that crazy, that one I
Hey,
sent
and
you?
there was multiple people.
Like Justin
as that
Bieber
was
buying
coming
one
up
for
here,
like multiple
this is the
millions.
biggest scam of all time. This is all money laundering.
What are they calling it? Like JPEG.
JPEG Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an artist.
brother,
but,
yeah.
But yeah, everyone's like, I can just screenshot it. Obviously, there
Now,
was more
when
to
they
that.
used to say that shit, that never made sense to me because I'm like, you could screenshot a picture of the Mona Lisa. You don't own the Mona Lisa though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and so the technology behind it, for me, I thought was like, I still think it will have a future. I very much think it's like the .com bubble. I think
sure.
that like it had all this hype and everyone was like, oh my God. And then everyone went, what? Hang on, hold the fuck. We need to actually see some real...
just paid 1.7 for a fucking monkey JPEG, and now it's
Yeah.
worth $700.
So for one, yeah, you're paying this ridiculous price for dog shit art. When you end up getting stuff from like that Beeple Creep guy he makes like genuine digital art every day, and he's like a famous artist, and you can be like, I own a genuine Beeple Creep, like that's valuable.
Name, bro.
Yeah, Creep. Is it Beeple Creep?
It
Beeple Creep.
just sound like he's on the fucking pedo register. Beeple Creep.
Beeple Creep. Oh, no, I think his name's just Beeple.
It is.
It is just Beeple.
It
I
is
don't know
just
why I added it in
Beeple.
fucking Creep.
You've added the creep.
I've added in Creep. but-
Glen Uptick.
Oh, Glen Uptick. Yeah, so I think that the technology was there, and I think that moving into a digital world where, you know, the next GTA, you may buy land and it'd be like, oh yeah, Shark owns 56 LA Avenue in GTA 6, and then like if you go in there, he's got like genuine artwork that's NFT. Like that's all possible.
Yeah, but that's the whole purpose of it, man. Anything could be anything. It's what that something represents and what that something holds value in. So it was never about the fucking monkey that was the art. It's what owning the monkey could allow you access to have.
Yes.
So it's here's the blockchain of the current owner of this Bored Ape. This Bored Ape, based on this company, allows you into that inner circle.
Yeah.
And that's just how anything works. It's
And
the
there
same
was a little
reason
bit
why-
like that. Like it
it's
was
the
like
same
if you
reason
buy
why
these
people
Bored Apes,
buy-
you can chill out with Logan Paul.
It's the same reason why people sign with Adidas or Nike and they
Yeah.
don't sign with fucking Sfida.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah, even
Or
though they
Shout
do.
out Feeder.
or
Send in invoice.
Deodora. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like fucking or I don't know,
That was-
Mambo.
That was one of the best, I think,
or piping hot.
one of the best awakening moments for me that I took from a Black Mirror episode was the one where they like all basically live in like hamster cages.
Shout out Mambo, but Mambo's a sick brand.
Yeah, it
actually.
was pretty sick.
I still rock Mambo trackies.
Do ya?
Yeah.
You reckon?
You might need to
You rep all
rotate
the
those ones out.
tracks.
They've lost the black colour. They're now like
Faded.
Yeah.
like a asphalt grey.
But that's another thing people buy. Worn fucking denim and trackies and shit.
Oh, I wouldn't be wearing that.
No.
Are you going commando again? Or?
No, I got the bonds on.
Nice.
Got the bonds
I'm
on.
Commander. Yeah. But
In those shorts, that's fucking
risky, I know.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
risky.
Black Mirror episode where they're in hamster cages and all they do is exercise on the bike for points, and the points buys you clothes for your avatar, and then like the avatar gets around and socializes. And I'm like, that is like, if people look at that, they'd be like, oh, why would you ever do that? I'm like, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We work in these offices and these things to make money, virtual coins, to pay to express ourselves on our avatar, which is our body. And that was when I was like, oh, it's all just a fucking scam.
It's over.
So,
If you don't mind, I've just while we're on a little storytelling
rant.
renditions
Divergent.
of the start of the podcast, and welcome back to episode 130 of the Yeah Nice podcast, boys. Sponsored by Neds, brought to you by Neds.
Let's
The
go.
best.
Shout out Neds. I've had these two stories in my phone because I get told these stories
As the publican
in
of
my
Mrs. yeah.
in my
Yeah.
drunken stupor or over the course of multiple weekends, and I've had these two sitting in there
in the chamber, ready to go.
that I've just
You forgot about?
that I always forget.
Yeah.
But they're unreal. So I don't know if we want to save them for next week. Well, I might start it off.
Let's
On
hear him
that,
now.
Yeah. Next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, might do it next week.
How
But
about you post in our pod topic so we remember to write it down? Steve starting the top of the show with a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you don't want to hit us with one now. It sounds like one's pretty funny.
No, well, yeah, I don't know. It could be a bit long-winded, but yeah.
All right, we'll save it for next week, eh?
Yeah.
We'll leave everyone on edge. We'll give them a little teaser. Story to
Story
come.
time.
Story to come. Well, Jack, where do you want to jump into here, brother?
Yeah, look,
Was Origin last week?
yeah,
It was,
Yeah.
so we were on the Tuesday. It was on the Wednesday. So it feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
But it was really, last episode was basically when the episode come out, it was that evening.
Yeah.
So, look, we were right. Let's put just a quick bow in it. We won't dive into it.
I did say Queensland too, if we want to go check
I'm
the
just,
tapes.
I'm just saying, us in general, like, we had this weird feeling like it was like we'd already won it. I just don't know how to describe it. Maybe that's this Origin spirit.
No, it's what you were talking about the first time I ever jumped on. We talked about Origin. It was the one we won. So not last year, year before. And you were like, there's something in the air.
Yeah.
And I felt it.
I felt something on Wednesday. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
the excitement or whatever, but it was something in the air. And I'm like, so cool and calm. I'm like, we've already won the game, but we
Yeah.
haven't.
I know.
It was like that.
It was the future.
I wasn't even worried about the
already
game
Past,
because
yeah.
there was something in the stars that was lining up, and I'm like, I can just see we've already won.
Yeah. And that's what happened.
Bro,
There was something in the air. I was
know.
driving on the
Phil
way.
Collins.
Phil Collins in the air tonight.
there was this
Driving
thing
on the way to the
going like
brewery.
this.
Min light going, on the way to the brewery. on the way to the brewery, I'm in East Street. It is fucking just pumping.
This was it. East Street was
Now,
pumping.
turns out I found out there was a reason for that.
Yeah.
It was the Touch Carnival.
Carnival.
They had the big screen in there. But as I'm coming through, I'm going, holy shit.
They're getting up for Origin now.
I literally was in the car and I went, we've won.
Yeah.
We're going to win tonight. There's no doubt in my mind. And we got there and sure enough, did what I said, pumped them early, had them on the back foot. They got absolutely rattled. So glad. And you know what I'm really glad about? That they're not going to continue with the fucking Cleary experiment. Next year, no. Next year, I would be very, very confident in saying...
Well, they go back to Mitchell Moses.
If both healthy, it will be Moses and Katoa.
I know
Well,
Luai
that's
as
a
well.
No Luai.
That's a big call.
Because who was last year? It was Mitch Moses and Luai.
Luai.
Because Cleary was out, right?
Yes, Cleary was out.
Yeah.
And then we all
But
said...
that's the winning formula.
Bring back the winning formula that Cleary's the best halfback in the company.
He's number 93 on our new game online.
He's 93, man. You can't not have him in the
You
side.
just sounded like Jack Black, Tenacious D.
It's a greatest
Yeah.
song.
What tribute?
He's the best number
He's the
7
best
in the
halfback in the world. Listen to
Look at
my
your
eyes when you listen to me. Nathan
one next
Cleary
to-
is the halfback for me. It was destiny. Yeah, so very glad the Cleary experiment's over. Listening
You
to
reckon,
Denon,
though?
Yeah. Listening to Denon Kemp, I think he'll take a year off. I think that they won't select him, or they should
Will that
select him.
haunt him forever if he just doesn't get another? And then they...
No, I think that he needs to, and this is something the Hello Sport Boys, shout out to them for
It
what
can't
they...
just be a knock on him, though.
What's that?
It can't just be a knock on Cleary. I know he
No.
didn't play excellent like he can, but...
Yeah, but like what they were saying is like, where Nathan does best is he's like a robot in the system and the processes of Penrith, right? We just keep doing this, we keep doing this, we keep doing this, and eventually, like an algorithm or a computer, we will get the result.
That's not how Origin works.
It's not how Origin works.
Yeah.
You're versing the best of the best. Their forward pack isn't going to get tired, so you can't just keep going under. Whereas, like, he sort of like goes, oh, cannot compute, robot not working, because, like, whereas
AI
Munster-
uploading brain to system.
system compromise, cannot compute. Whereas like Munster's like no game plan whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's just like,
We're
I'm
just
going
rocking
out there,
up and we're going to win.
correct.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to play the game in front of me,
Yeah.
which best halfbacks do. Yes, you can have systems and processes and obviously
Robot not working.
compute not working, AI destabilized. Yeah, so like, you know, that's
Yeah.
why I think. But I think as a good AI does, as the Nathan robot will do, he will go away, get different data, learn that like that's not going to work, and then maybe come back better. So like if
It's
they
just surprising it's taken him this long to realise that formula or someone hasn't gone, brother, it doesn't work like that.
Brother.
they just always kept saying, this is his season, this is his year, this is his
Yeah.
year, where he's going to dominate Origin, he's going to dominate Origin.
It's like they're putting all the pressure on him, but
I know, and I think this year, with the side they had and all the pressure everyone put after that game one win, Phil Gould, Joey Johns, Brad Fittler, everyone from New South Wales being like, we're going to fucking hump Queensland into the earth. And then when it didn't happen and they lost in that fashion, they're like, we need to fucking
the
seriously...
Tommy did and virus come in and corrupted the
Yeah.
AI machine.
He
and
was
it-
the
Yeah.
phishing scam, come in, corrupted the malware and went, yeah, so, like, I think that they are really going to take a real big reset. Daly's not a coach. Like, it was, like, the only reason they won that first game is because they were still running off Magic Maguire, Magic Dust. And-
Tyler reckons this might just be a random Tyler take, TB angry come. He goes, Laurie Day, he's just a drunk.
He's a drunk.
Allegedly,
He's
let's add that
He's
in
got,
there.
but yeah, he's got. No, I was like, what makes you say that? Oh, you see him on those sports bet ads.
I can
or,
smell him from here.
Or or you see him on the Matty John show doing these ad reads. He just looks like a drunk. I'm like, that's a pretty crazy take.
Yeah, crazy, we will
That's
say.
Steve Askin Blake. He's just a drunk.
But, like, I think they were sort of trying to do, like, what they were trying to do was emulate Queensland, right? They're like, oh, yeah, Billy's a great. He never coached professionally, and he's come in and coached his side. and they've gone, who's our last great that'll work? Oh, Daly. But, like, Daly coached the Indigenous All-Stars, and, like, he lost 4 of those 5 games.
Yeah.
His last series, he did win
Hasn't
that
he
one.
coached Blues and
He
lost
did.
heaps?
He has coached Blues in the early 2000s, won heaps. Then we went on the 8 straight.
And he lost
Then
a
he
couple.
won the one game, the 2014 game, after the 8 straight. But as the Hello Sport Boys say, that was like a statistical anomaly. Shit happens.
Yeah.
And then so I think that's where they thought, like, oh, he's the only guy we got. I
It's just
honestly,
something different
you know
with
who I
Billy.
think-
Billy played with half of them boys.
Yeah.
He's running at training, looking
Yeah.
sexy as fuck.
Yeah, he's
I've
like
got,
he's still
we've
Monero.
got Mum, Chloe, Haley going, fuck, he's sexy. I'm
Yeah.
going, I
Oh,
know.
no, he is sexy.
Yeah.
I think what they
They're
really
all
look at-
watching it in the other room.
Yeah, and I'm going, don't look at my search history from
No.
this morning, babe. All
No,
good.
all
Billy
good.
Slater, XX photos.
yeah,
nudes.
let's go.
Deep fake.
Yeah.
I think who they need to bring in who would be good is Matty King. In the Storm, Matty King was in the Storm system.
Oh, yeah.
We used to have the big afro,
Yeah.
shave now. He's been in some
He was a blue, or?
He was a blue, and
Yeah.
he's been in some pretty elite
Gun winger, bro.
gun.
No, bring
I
in
think
Wi-
he was a centre, though,
Bring
wasn't
in
he? Was he
Willie
a winger?
Bring in Willie
Played
Mason.
outside.
Yeah.
Or you don't think?
Played outside Matty Cooper.
No, I genuinely think they need to go with a genuine coach next year. And, like, Matty King has got the credentials. Like, he trained under Trent Robinson. He played under Craig Bellamy, won a few comps under Craig Bellamy, has been coaching since he finished his playing career.
7
Assistant
foot
coach.
tall,
Yeah.
sexy,
Yeah.
clean
So, like a strong
shaven.
man.
A big, tall, assertive man.
Big, tall,
Just a
strong
man. Just
Yeah.
a man's
He's a
man.
man's man.
Just a
Yeah.
man's
He's
man.
not a dork. He's a man's man.
Yeah.
He's not an icon from the 70s.
Yeah.
He
Although
knows-
he could be if he grew a mustache.
Oh, yeah. He's got a porn star name.
Like, mustache, just put little stubbies on him, a wife beater. Fucking put a hot VB in his hand, you know?
Yeah.
A
And then-
tallie.
Yeah.
A tallie, exactly. And you'd be like, holy fuck, I want to run through a brick wall for that cunt.
Yeah.
So let's just say he had the afro. He's got the 08 Matty King afro, and he's decided modern era going to grow out the porn
The
star.
mustache that you've got
Yes.
currently.
Yeah, so
A
he's
little bit longer, but
little
the
bit longer,
mustache
like
you
a
got.
little more like a chopper. Right?
Yeah.
Chopper.
What is his porn star name? Being his genuine name is Matty King. What's his porn star name?
Something like King Dick
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Max, like
I was thinking King.
Max
Dick.
Meets King or something like
Or
that.
what
Yeah.
about- yeah, Max King.
Well, like Meat King?
Yeah,
Like meat,
Max King's pretty good.
like the Meat King.
But that's
Meat
a.
King. The liver king.
yeah,
But Maxi King's already a player in the
Oh
team.
Yeah.
So then you've got 2 Max Kings, and then you're like, which one's the porn star, which one's the player?
He's Max Triple X. Yeah, it's MA Triple X King.
Yeah.
And that's how they differentiate.
Yeah,
between
Max
the
was
two.
Triple X.
yeah.
Maximilius
Yeah.
King. Yeah.
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 So anyway, that's my predictions. Look back in 8 months' time.
When
I think
Idris
that-
Elba is the new James Bond.
Oh yeah, fucking
Yeah,
Ladbrokes.
anything updated
Yeah,
on that?
Ladbrokes has been messaging me because I've got the longest bet of all time, saying I need to update my account, otherwise they're going to void the bet. Like it's almost like they're trying to get out of it. And
Well,
I-
they've got the
They
inside
know,
scoop.
man, they know.
Yeah,
They
wow.
know, yeah. But I honestly I think a lot of people would have got on it back when I
Just
got on
the
it.
best thing would be if it won. Obviously, you only put a JSU on it, but
Yeah.
it's just the market, the dates,
the
timestamp,
bet stamp.
and the winner. Like
'Cause
it's
it
like
would-
10 years ago or whatever.
Oh, more than that now.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would be 10 years ago. No, 11 years ago this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, whereas some people bought Bitcoin 10 years ago and that's
Yeah.
paying 160,000 now, like he's put $10 on something that was paying $8. He's
Yeah.
like,
But it's just
Like,
I
something.
believe it was paying $11, something like that.
even that, man.
But it's
Yeah.
just like it's memorabilia. You know?
Yeah, we'd
It's
have
put
it
on
as
the wall.
we'd definitely put it on the wall.
Frame
it's the
it.
longest bet of all time.
Frame
It's
it,
just
sign
disappointing
it.
that-
Send it to Idris.
Idris Elba to get
Idris,
signed.
sign
I'd
it.
love for him to sign that.
Yeah.
That would be a dream come true.
Put it in a
really.
little trading card, frame it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
See you later.
King of collectibles.
Yeah.
Max
King
King.
of collectibles, Golden, Ken Golden.
Ken Golden.
King of
Got the
collectibles.
weirdest laugh. He's
Wimbledon.
who's that AI digital artist that you said?
Beeple Creep.
Beeple Creep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Golden's a Beeple Creep.
I know you fucking hate this Brandon, but I'm busting.
No, that's all right. That's all right, Beeple Creep. Yeah, Steve, give us a Wimbledon rundown, brother. So Sinner finally claps back at Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Alcaraz breaks the little streak he was running on there in their head-to-head matchups. I think Alcaraz was like won the last four.
5, I think.
4 or 5 against Sinner. So
Yep.
finally got back, and even after dropping the first set, So did you watch that one, brother?
Yeah, I did. He's just. I said this a few weeks ago. There's just not a player that I've ever seen like him who takes the ball so early. And man, I watched him against Djokovic, and it was just. He's going, you're a little boy to me.
Yeah,
You're a
he
little
smoked Djokovic.
He's
So
like-
6-4, 6-4, 6-4.
And then
I think,
Djokovic is pretending to have a groin injury because he's too proud to. Which, I mean, if I was the greatest tennis player ever to
Currently,
fucking walk God's green earth.
And you're getting
I've-
schooled by the young boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A la some drug cheat, allegedly.
Yeah,
but which I'm surprised that chat doesn't get thrown.
I know.
around.
I did see an AI video because did Iga win the women's?
Yeah,
And she
dusted, bro. 6 love, like old school Eager when we were getting around her.
And didn't she have some sort of drama with the Peps as well? The
I
Peds?
think so, yeah.
And there was this AI video of them holding up the trophies, and then they just dropped them and started making out. Bro, it's fucking funny. I think I even
Holy
might send it in the
shit.
chat to get up on the telly, which we couldn't get going tonight, but fuck, it's money.
But yeah.
She smoked as well. But yeah, Sinner smoked Joker, and then
Yeah.
sort of didn't really look like losing. How did the game go, bro? Was there a few big moments that just didn't go Alcaraz's way? Because
yes
he
and
only
no.
dropped one set in each of the 3 last.
Yeah, one game.
Sorry, one
each.
game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a tight game, and it just comes down to a couple of points, and then
Yeah,
bush.
isn't that crazy? Like, yeah, it's really just
Like
literally
I'm pretty
a couple
sure
points.
Sinner only lost his serve once, which was in the first. So when you're serving like that, man, he was serving at his second set first serve percentage was like 89%. It was like 90%. So he was getting 90% of his first serves in.
That's
when you're
insane.
serving,
and they're
when
probably
you're-
unreturnable.
but
Or,
when you're hitting the lines and you're getting at 200 plus Ks and you're 90% of the time your first serve's going in, you don't lose those matches. It's just,
yeah.
but yeah, those two boys, they are just fucking night and day ahead of the rest of the pack.
Like,
They-
they're going
It's a
to be
little bit
in
interesting.
Grand Slam finals and other finals
They've
for the next
won-
couple of years.
Well, they've won the last 7. They've won, US, Oz, Wimbledon, French. No, hang on. No, Oz Open, French, Wimbledon, US, Oz Open, French, Wimbledon have all been one of those two boys.
yeah, wow.
And then US will they're
Be one
betting
of them
favourites.
again. Yeah, right.
They're just so far ahead. And there was a clip that came out with like Med, Zverev, Dimitrov, like just all those thereabouts talking about Sinner. And it had
How
like
good
this
he
little,
is.
it just had like this little highlights package of Sinner, and he was like they were even. Demon was even in there saying, yeah, they were just going.
He's impossible. To
I'm
beat.
one of the best in the world, and I'm not even close to him.
Cast your mind back to
Which
my,
is how disappointing. That was the
Yeah.
Rowan Browning chat we had when
Yeah.
you train your whole fucking life.
And you're just
To be
that
the fastest in
1% not good
Australia.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 0.2 of a second away from being the best in the world, but you'll never be that
You'll
0.2.
never get it.
You'll never be that 0.2 seconds.
Maybe Gout, our boy.
yeah.
But-
Definitely
Yeah,
Gout.
yeah. But I saw this thing the other day in the 100 years of Olympics. Well, actually, the Olympics have been going longer 100 years, but the time recorded in 1926 for the or it must be 1924. 1924 for the Olympics was like 11 seconds and 8 or something, or maybe it was 10 seconds and 8. 10.8.
Yeah,
For what, 100?
For the men's 100.
For the men's 100, and then 100 years in
Years
the
later.
future, it was 9.8.
Yeah, it's like dropped a second.
It's only dropped a second in
Second, yeah.
100 years,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is just like crazy to me. The other thing as well is like, you got to cast your mind back to my little dream I had not too long ago when I was playing Novak. in the
Yeah.
Final, right?
yeah.
Now, I beat Novak in that final. What's my initials? JS.
Nice.
Wow, see, we were trying.
Where's our opium smoker, man?
You know it's so. You know
Because
when
we
I-
were
you know when
going,
I-
what can we decipher from
You
that?
know
And
what
we
I
didn't
picked up?
get anything.
It was the score. That was the score I had in my dream.
Yeah, it
They went
was.
to tiebreaker in my. We went to tiebreaker in my dream, but that was the score I had in my dream.
You did say, I would
Yeah.
love to go back. If you do your little fucking
I will.
bot and
Yeah.
get that combo up.
Yeah.
Because you were saying it was 6-4, 4-6, 6-4. Like, yeah,
I know.
wow.
That's what it
We
made
were
me
trying
think of
to
it when I
find
saw
the
the score. I was
message.
like, that's the score I said.
That's where the
Wow.
opium smoker reads between the
The
lines and
lines,
goes,
yeah.
JS, Janik Sinner.
Like,
Yeah.
he's sitting over in the
Doesn't
corner.
matter who's
just,
on the other side. It's a JS that's going to win in this fashion.
He's got
Yeah.
a pipe as long as a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Just going... And then he's just sitting there with his little wispy mustache. And then
Just
you're telling the
deciphering.
dream. And out of nowhere, he just goes, Yannick Sinner, 2025 Wimbledon men's champion.
He goes,
4-6.
Jack Stevens,
4-6.
JS,
6-4.
Yannick Sinner, 6-4.
Has another big
4-6.
drag of
Yeah,
his
has-
blood.
I've lost all visual.
It's
coming to me in a dream.
I'm audio only.
Yeah, audio only. But yeah, that
Wow.
we need to definitely delve into deeper on my next dream.
Yeah,
But-
that's on you, buddy.
Yeah, that is on me.
Wimbledon done for another year. Fed looking sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
Fed still got it.
Yes, did you see
Oh,
that video?
man.
That just crisp, nice little colour fucking overlay on that. He's just looking, bro. If he'd come back right now,
Yeah, he could.
he would make quarters minimum.
Yeah, he could definitely make.
'Cause
It
he's
would
looking-
just. This is the only way. When you were talking about Novak ever winning another one, because you still wholeheartedly believe he's still got one
I think
in him.
Australian Open next year he will.
He doesn't have one in him. The only way that he could is based on a tournament format in which it's just so taxing. If you see them take their shoes off and stuff at the end of a match, they've got gauze tape coming out the arse. They've got equity in gauze. Like the amount of blisters and even. And you used to see with Rafa, because he'd put so much torque on his racket, like
His hands.
spin, revs, revolutions. Yeah, Rev
Revolution.
King. I'm
Revolution.
saying revolutions at his funeral, at his eulogy and shit. I'm just like, he's the spin king, king of clay, king of clay.
King of
Like he
revolutions.
used to, all his fingers used to just be taped to the shit house. That's the only reason why Fed can't compete now.
'Cause his
At
body.
any given moment, if it was just fresh, just give me
one tournament. That's it.
Give me one match. Give me
Yeah.
give me a couple
Oh yeah,
months
give
to
me
train.
Sinner in one match.
Yeah.
He could possibly do it.
It would
Yeah.
be competitive.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
anything can happen.
But it's
It's
a
the getting
7.
there.
It's over the course of 2 weeks,
Yeah.
potentially playing
Well, I
7
don't- is he-
5-set matches.
It's
that
not
go
like
for,
golf. He's not able to just be like, I'm going to play Wimbledon. Like he's got to get the points to qualify for Wimbledon.
No, he can get a wild card entry into Wimbledon.
Oh, 'cause he's won it
being a
before.
past champion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. So it is a bit like golf.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Fuck,
Wouldn't that
maybe
be
he's
cool?
on.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that storytelling
Well,
shit.
Leighton Hewitt played the Australian Open
What,
4
2 years ago?
years after.
yeah.
No, this was like 6+ years ago, bro, when he played. Probably longer, actually.
Yeah, it was
When
longer.
did Ash
It was like
Barty
10
win?
years ago.
Was that 2021?
But Leighton was retired for
Couple
4+ years, and he came back and made it to round 2 or 3 of the Oz
solid.
Open.
Yeah.
Solid effort.
And you compare him
But
to
it's the
Federer,
same thing,
yeah.
man. His style, just chasing down every point, fucking just so taxing. It's like, at their age, they just can't. They can still compete with the best
Yeah,
players in the world.
one-on-one.
They just can't do it match
Yeah,
after
the
match
taxing.
after match, just with a 1-day break and then having to go.
Do you
out
reckon
there.
like all those exhibitions they do are always just for fun? But it would be cool to go, let's get the best current 3 to verse or do like a little round robin.
robin,
Like
yeah.
only a set each or I don't know, something where they like see how they actually stack up against
Yeah.
the old heads and be before they get too old, you know. Would be
exactly.
interesting.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should do it.
Yeah. Sponsored by nice bike.
Yeah.
Nah, all good, boys. I reckon we get into gambling brought to you by Neds because I'm starving over here. I need to
Yeah,
go,
nice,
need to
bro.
get out of here and go eat. So sorry, boys, but that's
and
just
the
how.
episode's probably going to get shut down anyway, talking about fucking
Conspiracy. Oh.
No, talking about starts with P, ends with politics.
Yeah, for sure.
All that chat at the
Yeah,
start.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, back again. Thank you, Neds. Shout out, Neds.
Shout out, Neds.
Shout out, Neds. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you like that, little?
Brought to you by gambling.
Brought to you by bye-bye.
You like that? So, look, last week we went.
Like that?
You like that? This is quarterback season 2.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Swag surfing.
Swag surfing.
So,
Yeah, what's his first name?
Kirk.
Yeah,
Sit.
Kirk
You gotta
O'Chain.
sit.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Kirk
You gotta
Cousins.
sit. Dang it. I knew that would happen.
Who's he play for again?
So good. He's
Falcons?
still at the
Falcons?
Falcons,
Yeah,
but
Falcons.
it's looking like he won't get the starting
Oh,
spot
what?
this year because there's a young Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
He was
Michael
a
Pennington.
rookie last year and then played maybe the last 3 games and he's half shredded. So
Yeah, right.
depends how this off season's going.
Nah, give Kirko Cousins one
Give
more
him one
go.
more. He's
One
on the
more.
back end,
Yeah,
so
one more.
I reckon he might start the first 4 if they don't win. He's
and then
done.
he'll get injured and they'll bring in
Just a
Mike
quick
Pennington.
side note, Johnny Football episode on Impulsive.
Who Manziel?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's good episode.
What's he up to these days?
Podcasting.
Nah, just trying to not regret his life.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm headed down that same path, you know? But
Some parallels there.
maybe. Because I was watching that today, I was going, oh, yeah.
So I need to watch it now.
Oh, well.
That's where Steve would have
No,
thought.
Yeah,
but
that was
that's
where he
where
drew
Steve
the
would've
line in the
thought.
sand.
No,
but
no,
I need
no.
to change my life.
But all I had was partying. So that's
Yeah.
I'm still doing that. Whereas he could have
He
been.
had the fame.
He had
could
money.
access the
He
money.
could have
Whereas
been one of the
you're
greats.
the best that never was. He was the best that
That
could have-
was.
Yeah, he was the best that was.
That
Best it
failed.
was that never went on.
yeah,
that-
yeah,
yeah.
the best it was that never was. No, the best
Yeah.
that could have been. No, the best.
No,
That,
'Cause he
he was
sort
the
of
best
was.
that was
Yeah.
that then by default never was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just the best that never
he
was.
was the best that was that never was.
I was never there.
Yeah.
You were just the best that never was.
Yeah.
At least you're honest, bro. So
Yeah.
all good. Write-offs last week, lads. We'll skim over these. Origin 3. This is pretty fucking unlucky.
I
Steve.
know, which they know.
They know.
Neds, fuck
Love
you,
ya,
Neds.
but hate ya.
Yeah, love you, hate you. All the bookies, man. Your algorithms are just. I'm off yours because you put these tantalising little player boosts. These
Like Toto to score in the first 75 minutes. It's
You
like,
knew
bro,
he was
That's
gonna-
the first time I've ever seen that.
I know.
So how the fuck did they know?
I know, that's what I
was
mean.
the
There's
percentage?
obviously some data where
There had to have been.
wingers score a lot of their tries in the last, like, say, 5 or 10 minutes.
And this is where we need to be like, I don't know, this is an off-air conversation,
Yeah.
but there is ways around this. When we see these fucking player pumps, there is ways around where we can arbitrage or hedge on the other result. Like,
Yeah. I don't know how you do it for that one. But yeah.
I know a way there. And the
Jeez.
odds that you would get, the odds that you would get for saying Brian Toto to score in the last 5 minutes or Brian Toto to be the last try scorer, that would have been paying like $11.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
I'm off
He's
ya.
not
I
happy.
love ya.
He's not happy.
I'm off ya.
I love ya, but I hate ya,
But I love ya. And I still will always love you like a little toxic, fucking immature little boy. Always come back
So,
to
yeah,
you.
you had the player pump promo at the
Message for
time.
someone
Top,
particular.
Toto, anytime, first 75 minutes. $2, only bang on the minimum.
Bang on the minimum.
Loss for you. I went Shibasaki, son of Uwasaki's. I just liked him. He was hot, debutant. Thought there was something that
He didn't really do that much in the
Nah,
game.
but he done a job, like
He did
defensively.
what he needed to do.
Yeah, he did what he needed to do.
Just show
Put
up.
on the jersey and make sure the team
and
doesn't
just stand
lose.
there and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and just do it.
Just do his job.
And get back on the plane and get back to fucking Uwasaki's.
Uwasaki's,
'cause you
Back to
got-
Japan.
start
Yeah,
cutting
you've got
grass.
family business to.
And you've got grass to mow, brother.
yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine that conversation.
You've
He,
got-
he flies in, right? He flies in from Yeppoon into Sydney. Billy's there. He goes, "Hey, mate, how are you?" He says, "Yeah, no, good." Now listen.
No good or yeah?
No, he says, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
I'm good.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
goes,
I'm
fuck,
good.
you're
Yeah,
looking
well,
a bit...
yeah, nah is yeah, and nah, yeah is no.
You're looking a bit burnt today there, big fella. Is that hot out on the greens today? Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
It was a
that-
scorcher there up in CQ.
Scorcher, out of
Yeah,
the sun,
heat
mate.
waves, middle of
Yeah.
summer.
He goes, listen, Shibasaki, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Even though that's what you get paid to do is beat around the bushes.
Beat around the bushes. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
I'm not
going
going to bring up your work.
I'm not going to bring up your work here, but I am going to bring up work. And I need you to do a job for me tonight. And it is not dissimilar to you beating around bushes, okay?
Yeah.
I need you to go out there. I need you to run hard when you catch the ball. I need you to catch the ball. And I also need you to tackle any cunt that runs at you. Can you do that for me? And he goes, sounds simple enough. I think I can do it. And he goes, right, done.
You're in.
And what does he do? Goes out and does those things.
Yeah.
Like Iwasaki told him, when you get on the mower, make sure the blades are up.
Yeah.
When you get off the mower, make sure the blades are stopped.
Yeah.
When you whippersnipping, make sure you don't look directly at the whippersnipper blades.
Wear some
And
PPE.
Mate, wear some PPE.
Yeah.
So, I mean, realistically, being a groundskeeper and playing centre for Queensland is
not too dissimilar. Yeah.
3 jobs, 3 jobs done. Do it right,
Yeah.
and you could be looking after Kawasaki's golf resort.
100%.
And he didn't break any records, but done a job nonetheless.
Yeah.
Done the job.
And
for
got the
sure.
job done. So
look,
He comes off the field. Billy gives him a ice cold can of Forex. He says, "There's a driver out the front. You're back on the plane, brother. But, your old boy's calling for you. He's
Yeah.
expecting you to be there at 7 a.m.
He said that
or
Hull Nine's got some issues in the bunker.
whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, that's an L for me. A W for Shibba himself, personally. So, I'm happy for him, and that's all right. Queensland won. I'm still a happy little boy. Steve-O, you went, obviously, Josh Papali'i. No salute, no try.
No, but he also did a great job.
He did a
Yeah.
great job, man.
Oh.
He just, we only needed him. I think he only played 30 minutes, maybe, or 15 at the start and 10 at the end. That's all we needed him for, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Papali'i as well.
Shout out to the old Warhorse.
But
Served his state once more.
But
as I
look,
said.
3 losses. Let's look ahead for this week, boys. Onwards and upwards. I've gone back to the NRL and count my chickens. Take my word for it. Once the NFL's back on, I'll be exclusively betting on NFL. So this week, NRL, Sharks, Roosters. I know Sharks played good last week against the Dolphins. That was the only tip I got wrong. Just surprising. I've been going terrible in tipping. But look, I think Roosters, I like Roosters. They're on a nice little streak as well. They've had a few Origin players out here and there. And I just think, this is a game for them. They're fighting for the top 8. They're sitting in 8th and Sharks are in 9th at the moment. But I just think Roosters, if we're doing our player-to-player matchup, I think they get the job done. $2.25. So that is my bet tech for the week. See if I can get back on the winning circle. Steve, you've gone UFC 318, right?
Yeah, brother. UFC.
Who do you like?
Who's the main event again? I forget.
I actually did have it
Oh,
up on
man,
my
that's
computer
actually
today.
embarrassing.
318.
Oh, bro. What? I've
UFC.
just had a mind blank.
This
Massive mind
internet.
blank.
It's Conor McGregor versus Elia Banks.
Conor McGregor versus wife in court.
Yeah, legitimately, eh?
Oh, fucking hell.
Hang on, let me bring this up, man, because I'm not going
The
to...
chick from Florida.
Jack, do you have your bet tech?
Is
while I get
she,
this
is
up,
his
Yeah,
mate?
dude.
missus just a cuck or what?
I think that.
Or money talks?
Well, they're not married, bro.
They're not married,
They're not
right?
married.
They're
So she
engaged.
leaves, she gets nothing.
Nah, maybe I don't know the rules in Ireland,
Bro,
but
he
here,
would have lawyers.
yeah,
out the
I know.
fucking wazoo.
But all I'm trying to say is, like, here, it's literally doesn't matter if you're married or not. If you live together
understand.
6 months, that's a de facto relationship.
Not if you had the best lawyers in the country,
Nah,
brother.
yeah, that's
They
right.
would
Yeah.
fucking lawyer
Make you
your
sign
ass
every little...
Yeah.
out
But
the
also,
fucking
like-
courthouse.
I honestly think he's just like, hey, listen.
Oh, Poirier versus Holloway, bro. Yes, that's going to be a gunfight, man. Because
Wow.
they just said they're going to stand in the middle and bang.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
good.
because
yeah,
it-
I think it's both their last fights.
No,
isn't it?
it's Dustin's last fight.
Dustin's last fight. Yeah.
And Max
Max
is
already
like,
done that last time, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he got-
300.
And he got knocked
At
the fuck
300.
out.
Yeah. No,
No,
Max
he-
knocked
he
out
knocked
Gaethje.
out, yeah.
and we all went, oh,
Like little
Yes.
schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Like little cestal creeps.
fight ends
Yeah.
last 10 seconds, I'll throw the mic through the TV.
yeah,
It's a
that was
live little reenactment.
that was crazy.
That was crazy. That was a
back
good little
to
session.
back to the good old
Baltimore.
days. where we were live streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Before we had corporate
commitments.
Yeah.
Corporate code of conduct.
Yeah. and,
Anyway,
what do you got there, bro?
I've gone UFC. I stayed away from that fight because that's a pick 'em because
Yeah.
everything that I've been hearing in the embeddeds and the countdown and stuff, they're just like, well, we're just going to walk to the middle of the cage and just bang. And this could
So
just be.
literally like Holloway Gaethje, anything could happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's literally like we don't even really want to have like a fight. We're just
Fight.
going to
We're
walk,
just gonna go and have a
shake
scrap.
hands, hug,
Yeah.
and then just stand there and just go,
Just
let's
bang it.
punch on until
They're
someone
not
goes
actually
down.
going to do that.
No, I
though,
think
right?
they will.
Oh,
I genuinely think they will. 100%. I
Which
think
would
they
be
will.
sick as fuck.
I honestly
So
think
they're
they're
just
both-
gonna stand up
I
and
honestly
just-
think they're both
like
men
a
of
street
integrity,
fight.
and they would both be thinking like, "Let's do something."
that-
to,
you
like,
would go down in history books if
Correct,
you've both done
correct.
that.
And I think that they're both like they've both given such a career to the sport.
They don't
Like,
owe it anything more.
No, and like they're not in it anymore to go up a rank and play strategically.
Yeah.
They want to entertain the fans and give them something they've never seen before. And you got two names there that can fucking do it.
Yeah.
That is
And they
who's
just
going
want
to
to
do it.
scrap.
Yeah.
They want to
proper
scrap.
scrap.
It's like a
And
footy
they want to
scrap.
test themselves with this scrap and be like, who's got the bragging rights? Who's saying that like we didn't do no shoots, we didn't do no all that other bullshit. It's like let's just have a
Who's the
street
best
fight
stand-up
in the
street
octagon
fighter?
for the world to see. We're two legends of the sport.
Yeah.
Let's do
If
it.
they do that, they're going up on the fucking first 15. bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because
So
that is hot.
if
That gets me-
Holloway and Poirier, if you listen to this,
Yeah, which they are.
we say do.
They
Friends of
are.
the show.
They're most likely
friends of the
tuning
show.
in.
Yeah.
If you boys do that,
Because
you're
they're
getting-
cut mate right now, so they're listening to this.
Yeah, they're listening. You
That would be
are-
sick. God, that
It's
would be
definitely
so
going to happen.
sick.
It is absolutely
You
going to
reckon?
happen, bro. Poirier, if he says he's going to do it, he will do it. And Holloway,
He's already
has
done
already
it.
done it. And if
Yeah.
he says, "Let's do it," there's
Wow.
I would be shocked in the extreme if they don't do it.
Wow. I hope we're sitting here next week watching the thing going, how good was this?
Yeah, yeah.
And we got on the
Proper
screen.
world class scrap going. Oh my god!
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh my god!
What do you got? Oh, did you say your picks, bro?
No, he
Come
never
on, I'm
got up
hungry.
to it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I've just gone 3. Kopilov, he's a big psycho, middleweight. Zell Huber and Brendan Allen, all to win, $2.47. I'm choking on water, bro.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. Shows how little you drink it.
Yeah.
Body's going,
Jackie boy, what do you got?
Okay, I've got an interesting one for you tomorrow night.
There we go. Just as I said, let's wrap it up. Who goes into a monologue?
Dolphins versus the Cowboys. I've gone a two-legger. Dolphins, negative 5.5, which for me seems like a fucking steal. And the game to go over 49.5 points. Dolphins can score fucking 50 points on their own.
Yeah. Where's this being played?
In
Suncorp, I think.
Yeah,
Suncorp.
nice.
Yeah,
I think the only reason that line's so short is because Cowboys, had a good match with Storm and then they just beat someone like
just
doggies
lost.
or just lost to
lost.
doggies.
Yeah.
So
And,
so that's a
all-
great line.
Yeah, great line. And
That's like a
Dolphins,
me bank line.
Dolphins
Potentially.
and Dolphins didn't go that good against the Sharks last week, which they should have.
Yeah, sorry,
whooped.
that's Sharks. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have whooped the Sharks, but they didn't. So that's why I'm going negative 5.5 over 49.5 points
What odds
for
you got there?
$2.52, something like that.
Yep.
282 maybe, I think it is. Apologies. So that is my bet tech for this week.
Nice, bro.
Nice. I like that. 295 you got there, brother. in the
Sorry, mate.
chat. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And as always, boys, those prices are subject to change.
If you don't like it, check the terms and conditions on the
Yeah.
website.
And
Yeah.
if you don't like it, too bad. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Always gamble responsibly. Bet within
From
your
South
means.
Australia, you know what we think of you.
yeah.
GFY.
Yep.
Gambling's the first thing I do
Not
when I
GFC.
think of when I
Global
wake up.
financial
and the last
crisis.
thing-
The last
When
thing
you go
I
to
do
sleep.
before I go to bed, and I
Yeah.
do it responsibly, and I do it with Neds.
Yeah.
See you next week, brothers.
Bye-bye.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website